Today we're going to be testing out the Nautilus tank from Aspire, so let's get on with it. So I'm going to be fitting the new Nautilus tank to my trusty Spire. I've had this now for a couple of years. I think it's the first version they did of it. It's lasted this long and I really love it. It's got the telescopic back, so you can put the larger batteries in or the shorter ones, and it's got all the variable voltage settings and everything on there, and you can also put various end caps on it. If you get different tanks, you can do all that kind of stuff. So this is my trusty Spire, which I've liked since day one, and I hope it keeps going. So I'm going to be fitting it to that. So the Nautilus arrived like this. It came in quite a nice box. The packaging is really well made. Has a nice little plastic sleeve on it, which is a nice touch, I think. I like my packaging, me, and that's what's in there apparently. So let's have a dig. Okay, so there's a warning notice in there, which is, I don't know if I can get that on there, which basically just says do not run the tank dry, because obviously it will damage the coil in there or whatever. You get your little instruction booklet, which again is very well written. It's got all little pictures on how you unscrew it, how you put it back together, and pretty self-explanatory really. It's quite a nice little booklet, that. I like the booklet, it's great. And there are the contents. So obviously you get the main tank there. It looks like you get a spare one as well. There's a coil there. I'm not sure if there's one already in there, so we'll have to have a look. But there's a spare one there probably, and there's the spacer ring there. So I think this has got what they call a 510 connection on the end, which fits on my Spire quite nicely. Well, so I've been told. I haven't tried it yet. Good things about this tank is that you can take it apart, and if you are a bit worried about smashing the glass or the Pyrex or whatever that is, I've been advised to get a replacement tank. So you keep all the gubbins and you just replace the tank with that. Which is just a caged tank. So I bought that as well. It came on the good advice from the guys at Creme de Vape, so they know what they're talking about. I thought I'd give that a go, so we'll put that on after. But let's have a look at this this tank. So nice metal drip tip, whatever you call them. Can't remember what you call them. Another good feature of this tank is that it's got 4 air settings at the bottom. So you turn that round, depending on how much vape you want, how hot you want it, that sort of thing. I think the holes in the bottom there are gradually bigger or smaller. So as you flip around it, there's the hole. You can adjust the airflow just by clicking that round. So that's a neat feature. Not sure I need it on the Spire, because my Spire has already got the air holes. If you can see that before focusing, but I may not be able to use this top with it, so we'll give it a go in a minute. Okay, so fitting it to my Spire then, I've got no juice in it at the moment, just wanted to see if it fits. So I've left my original spacer on. I'm just going to pop it on there, give it a swirl. It feels nice and snug, and there you go. That fits quite neatly on there. I'm not sure if their spacer fits on my Spire, so we can have a go at that, can't we? Take the tank off. This probably won't fit, to be honest, but we can try. I can screw that on there. Looks like a shuttle. And then I can pop the tank on the top there if I want to. Gives it I don't know, bit of a strange look, but that's not too bad, is it? And you get it free with the you know, the tank itself, so that's pretty good. I'm going to try it with my spacer though, because I do like the spacer that I got with this Spire. So I'm going to pop mine back on. I'm not a very good hand model, so apologies for that. Been doing a lot of DIY lately. And that's it really, so the tank would pop on there. You put your top in there. Bob's your uncle. So that's what it looks like on my Spire. That's not too bad. Now what I want to do is take it apart and see if I can fit the this part. So I'm going to have a crack at that. So let's get this off. Let's break this tank down. So I'm only replacing this part. I still want to keep the ends, I presume. So this is going to come undone, like so. And then we want to take the tank out, like so. And then we're left with the stem and just the top piece. It feels quite nice. The metal's nice. It's nice and strong. So that's the bottom. Not bad. Let's have a look at this then. So I was advised to get this, so I thought I'd give it a go. And again, nice packaging. They go a long way to make sure their packaging is nice and neat. And I think it's worth it. But that's just me. That's it. Nice foam top with a little tag to pull it out. Pop it out of there. And that is the Nautilus replacement tank, but it's a caged tank. Which looks really, really sweet if you ask me. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, so let's put this beauty back together, shall we? Now, I was incorrect. That is, the atomizer is already in the bottom there. I thought that was part of the housing, but if I unscrew that, so it does come with one already installed, and you get the spare one as well, and it just screws into the bottom of there. I have to read the instructions to figure that out. So that's all in nicely. It says to make sure that fits nice and snug, which it does. The next thing to do would be to put the tank on, which would be like that. Okay, but what I'm going to do is put some juice in there, and we'll give it a fire up and try it out. Okay, so from Creme de Vape, I also bought some juice. I like the juice from Creme de Vape. It's this Mystic juice, and I've got Twisted Banana today. I also got some, what is it called? Fruity Forest. But I'm going to try Twisted Banana. So let's get that going. Give it a little bit of a shake. Shake it off, shake it off. And then I'm just going to drip it, if I can, down the side there. Okay, so there we have it. A little bit of juice. Then I'm gonna, where's the top gone? Pop the bottom bit on, not the top. Just put it around the right way around. That's a nice tight fit. Lovely. Now it says not to over tighten these, so I'm gonna follow those instructions. And there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Pop it onto my Spire. Spin the top. And we are ready to rock. Okay, so let's give this a go. So as I said, it's on the lowest setting. It's on, yeah, 3 at the moment, I think. And I've also got the little ring around the outside. It's got little holes in it. They get bigger as you turn it. So there's 4 settings. There's a tiny pinhole, and then as you turn it around, the hole gets bigger and bigger and bigger to let more air in. So let's give it a go on the smallest setting. That's nice. You can actually feel it limiting the air that goes in, that little setting there. So if I put it on maximum, if I go to number 4, you can visibly see the hole's much larger on that setting than it is on the others. Probably can't see it on there. Let's try it with full air. Yeah, lots and lots more vape, lots and lots. I actually think the flavour in that tank, because I have this flavour quite regular, this twisted banana, it tastes far better in this than it does in my old BCC mega tank. So initial impressions are that I really like this. I like the look of it as well. I think it makes the spire look really nice. I might try it with their spacer on as well, because their spacer looks really good. There's sort of a little bevel on mine, which it sort of breaks it up a bit, but I don't know whether I like that better or whether I'm going to like that one better. So I'll try that in a bit. Let's just give it another go. Let's try it on another setting. Let's go 2 down. I'll just voltage it up to 3.2 and see what that tastes like. I've got to say it's pretty perfect. It's a really nice taste in the mouth. There's no leaks. It looks properly sealed, and I think that's a really good tank. So thanks Creme de Vape for talking to me today and for advising me to get the Nautilus Aspire and also the replacement cage tank. That was a good shout, that was, and it wasn't expensive either. It's well worth the money, that is. It's well machined, very smooth, very nice, and matches the spire. So that's it. Okay guys, happy vaping and see you soon.